achievement unlocked. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee.
Hello?
Trickster, morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. Trickster, I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagement, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the never mind, he's left.
Well, at least he brought me a cup of...
No, wait, don't drink that!
What the hell was that?
They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Ocean. Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient... Oh my god, words! Omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognise the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. Ocean, I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Ocean, even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Does anyone feel like they're having a dig at the DVD community?
Yeah. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? So sassy.
You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Claudette, sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. Dweet! They always do this on the second morning. Claudette, sad really. Dweet, even if they do make some great points. Claudette, oh, I'm sure they make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on?
Yes, of course. Apologies, Kales. Right, the last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option.
Yeah, having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time.
Claudette. Oh, lovely. We love to hear that, because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? Dwight. Nope. Claudette. Shut up, Dwight. You'll get us killed. You'll get us all killed. Again. And again. And again.
Oh?
Claudette. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Yes or no?
Yeah, we'll sign it.
Ooh.
Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Kales, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island.
Dwight. Perfect. Claudette. Delightful. Ocean. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Kales. It's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games, resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Ocean. Breakfast! Oh. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and...
What's with the sexy? It's weird.
So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Trapper! I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Trapper. Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. No. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
Mommy?
Huntress. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Spirit, did everyone sleep well? I did, or should I say did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different. So in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Wraith. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see y'all soon.
Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true to life experience.
No! Stop it! It was sexy.
Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention.
You hear that?
Who are you addressing? Me?
Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might,
You know.
I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like a person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. Can I fuck the narrator?
It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Tweet. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh my
yes.
god!
Claudette, how does that feel?
Oh.
Tweet. Intense. Claudette, nice.
Bloody
Tweet.
behind that shit.
Yeah, that feels right.
Mm-hmm.
This is uncomfortable. Claudette, now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Tweet.
Oh my god!
Just like that.
Claudette. I've walked in on my parents having sex.
Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything.
Hello! Oh wow. Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the shit. Anyone know where I can buy some?
Claudette, damn it. Tweet. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please.
Oh, you know, it's all black.
Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes.
Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know.
Claudette, know what? What do you think we were doing?
You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun.
Fun? Claudette, you think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. Dwight, we get 5 minutes to ourselves every day and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected.
Oh?
Claudette, I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Claudette, did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Funnies. Dwight, you don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. Dwight, my life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Claudette, let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Chaos. You're going to need it. Dwight, and hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Cragmedy.
Stupid.
Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ocean.
Oh.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Okay. And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's Trickster! Hey babe.
Hello.
Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is done. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around.
His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes for an interesting silhouette. Fine.
Okay, he's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Wraith, hi. Sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place it's kind of, I mean, it's got, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird.
To the basement, let's go.
You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. He's so awkward. You've been around Wraith long enough to realise that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the spirit interjects. The spirit, listen to that word vomit. It's like he truly doesn't even want you to say yes to him. Is anything he says real? Really? You should go off with me instead, because I'm not some kind of fake ghost pretending I don't like things. I'm a real ghost, and I hate everything, but not you. I'm not saying I like you, but, well, I could. Later. Hypothetically. I know you like a challenge, so come get it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry.
Lovely.
This island's got me really tilted. So who will it be?
Wraith. Wraith.
Yeah?
I picked you.
Sorry, I stopped paying attention and then I thought I was hallucinating and now, wait, really?
Excuse me?
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to train myself to be a Wraith.
Really?
Wraith, cool! Wraith, here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump.
There's a car in the background, he's gonna get me.
I know, it's one of those first draft, gonna change it later names that just kinda sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned and a little beat up. There are stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? Wraith. It's pretty weird, like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places. You look around in awe, then look at Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There is a very long, very awkward pause. Do you want to break the silence or try and look cute?
Look cute.
You dig your toe into the dirt, trying to be cute. Wraith is too busy averting his eyes and dying inside to notice.
Ugh.
And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. Wraith, so, what brings you to the island?
you, babe?
I have no idea. You're not going to explain what this weird place is, or you? Did you
Let's do I have no idea.
Okay. Okay, so you say I have no idea. An honest answer. Wraith lights up, the most excited you've seen him.
Uh-huh.
Wraith.
Uh-huh.
Me neither. And that's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say, anything to talk about. He clears his throat. Wraith, you remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday. Back to the bell.
Fucking bell. Uh-huh.
Wraith pulls it out.
Oh my god! Damn.
Oh my god. The bell, you perv. Wraith. Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and Wraith gives it to you.
Oh,
the
God.
bell. He gives you the bell. Get your mind out of the gutter. Wraith, I want you to have it.
Giving it to me. Uh-huh.
I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me.
I promise I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift.
Wraith smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what a gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty, because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table, stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient cult up to? Ooh. Looking to shake up this date. Is that a date? Yikes. Is this a date? Yikes. Anyways, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick up the fanciest one. So what will we do next? Pour out the potions, mix the potions, or drink the potion?
What do you think?
So to you, girl. I'm tempted to select drink the potion for science.
Do that then. Hopefully Daddy stops me if it's anything nasty.
Freedom lies in being bold. You take the biggest bottle of the nastiest looking potion and gulp it down. Turns out that was not a great idea.
Oh my god.
Ocean, or was it the best idea?
Oh?
That's right, it's me again. While I've got your attention, let me simply remind you, you've got a mission, a purpose, a destiny. Maintain control. If you lose it, take it back. Okay, back to business. Oh, you're alive. Welcome back. Wraith is tenderly caring for you, wiping your brow with a wet cloth. He's undressed you. Now, don't get carried away. He had his eyes closed the whole time I was watching, and made a bed for you.
What a bib. Thank you for taking care of me. I'm sorry I did that. I don't know what came over me. Hopefully.
Right. I'm just happy you're okay. I want to take care of the people I care for. You smile at him. Deep down you can tell he is also happy he had a chance to be there for someone in their time of need. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. Wraith. So, I guess, tell me about your family. I have no family. I remember my parents. I remember my grandmother.
Grandmother. I remember my grandmother. Not much. But she had a certain smell that always made me feel safe.
If it's possible for inky blackness to sparkle, it happens in Wraith's eyes.
Oh.
Wraith. I remember my grandmother too, how she kept me safe, the wrinkles in her hands as she held on to me for dear life. How she soothed me during. Wraith's eyes water as he trails off. Wraith, grandmothers are the best of us. I'm glad we share that bond. The sexual tension in the air is palpable, or maybe it's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. What's this table for? Or it sure is a beautiful night.
Say it's a beautiful night. See if him tries to pull the moves.
Okay. Hoping it might turn into something a little more hands-on, you lay back and look at the stars. Wraith joins you and starts... Oh my god, what? Soliloquizing about the constellations. Oh, constellations, here we go. Wraith, I can see well in the dark, so I'm pretty good at picking stars out. How about you? You think you can take me on in a constellation trivia? Girl, what have you done? What have you done? Feeling invigorated by this slightly flirtatious challenge, you smirk playfully at Wraith.
Oh my god, no! No! Learned a lot laying on my back. Looking up at the sky, that is. Oh my god!
Right. Okay, then let's see how many of these questions you get right. Oh god.
No.
Okay, question the first. The first question, I assume you mean that. This constellation roughly translates to sea whale and is located in a region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. Cetus Aquarius or Big Dipper?
Yes, it's the top one.
Top, you googled it!
No.
Wraith cocks an eyebrow, perhaps realizing he's underestimated you, and you smile proudly. Wraith, okay, maybe you just got lucky. Okay, question the second. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic or the path of the sun? The Zodiac, the Big Dipper, or the Zygosites?
Top one
I'm
then.
gonna go top. Wraith claps his hands. Ah, Wraith. No, in fact, I just made that word up. This is fun. Damn you, Wraith. You roll your eyes playfully.
Well, glad one of us is having fun.
Wraith. Last question. Question the third. This constellation was first described by Nicholas Louis de Caleo, and roughly translate to pendulum clock. Fornax horologium, and the Big Dipper.
Fornax.
Wraith. No, Fornax was described by Kyle. I can't remember how I said it last time, but it means furnace in Latin.
Oh,
It is my
I
favorite.
read all of it.
It is my favorite constellation name, though.
Mine too. That's why I picked it.
Even though Wraith clearly sees through you, you still make him smile.
Huh?
Wow, you didn't do so hot at constellation trivia. Someone's clearly never considered their place in the universe. Wraith. That was fun, thank you. You feel like you're finally warming up, Wraith, so you unleash the big guns.
You wanna play truth or dare?
Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. Wraith, I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Wraith, truth or dare?
Ruth.
Okay, Chaos picks truth. Wraith, if you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be?
What the fuck?
Try again. Roll your eyes. Great question.
Try again.
Lame. Just said he was lame. Wraith, okay. More hemming and hawing from Wraith. He looks super uncomfortable. Wraith, what's your biggest fantasy?
Oh, you babe.
Smirk or frown?
Smirk. To be stranded on a desert island with a strapping, mysterious, soft-spoken stranger.
Wraith, oh gosh.
Excuse me?
Wraith hides his face in his hand, and if he wasn't standing upright, you might think he died for a second. Wraith, okay, Dare. Tell him to take off his shirt, or say, show me something. Okay, so you dare him to take off his shirt. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but Wraith sighs. Wraith, well, if I didn't want to take it off in the pool, why would I now?
Because I'm adorable.
Wraith looks at you inscrutably, like the computer chip running him shut off. Is he about to kill you? And then another sigh. But this time he follows it up with a smile. Wraith. Oh, alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Wraith takes off his shirt.
Violent macaroni sounds.
Feels like a big moment. Like you won the game or something. But no, you've got a lot more game left. Sorry.
Pants.
You applaud him as he blushes. He quickly puts his shirt back on and smiles, reinvigorated. Wraith clears his throat in that way a lazy writer would make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're right. Wraith, do you have my bell? I want to show you something.
Oh?
We were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity.
Of course I have it.
You reach for it, but it's gone.
What? But it was in my prison wallet.
Wraith furrows his brow.
I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened.
Wraith, you'll need to find it for... But Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt.
Oh.
Seems like they have a very dramatic announcement. Claudette, we have a very dramatic announcement. See? Told you so. Dwight, but it needs to take place at the beach. You arrive at the beach, but something feels off. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel uneasy and cold. And here's why. Spirit appears as if from nowhere. Spirit.
Is she gonna kill
I
me?
don't know. Hey, Kales, bet you didn't expect this hot piece of sass. What? Goth
Bitch,
girlfriends
I am
can't
the
make...
hot piece of sass.
What? Goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette, scram. Yeah, I use these two simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe, maybe because deep down, you wanted to be duped. There's no way Wraith can be keeping you happy. Spirit's usual disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgusted and desperation. And it's kind of working. Spirit, Wraith's a fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends. He doesn't want people to care about him. But really, that's all he wants. And he wants it more than anything. Ugh, can you imagine wanting something so cringe? I bet he won't even tell you his theory about this island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real. A real ghost. Someone who really doesn't give a shit. Someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. You're right about Wraith. You're a hypocrite, or don't even answer.
Should we call a bitch a hypocrite? What a hypocrite. If you really don't care, why did you go through all the trouble to win me over?
You storm off back to Wraith. As you walk away, Spirit mutters something under her breath. Knowing her, it's almost certainly about revenge. Wraith, you came back. No one ever comes back. Oh, bless his heart. Wraith is shook, and those tears welling up in his eyes. You can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle, and he looks back at you, beaming. Wraith, I want to show you something. You follow Wraith to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch in the ground.
Oh.
Wraith, want to do the honours? You open the hatch with some effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Wraith, be careful.
What if this is the way off the island?
You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. It looks like an ancient ritual chamber, with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on the wall, a torture area. On the other side is a table with potions, books, and maps. Okay, we can look at the map, look at the book, or look at the wall.
Map.
You unfurl one of the larger rolled up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here: Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin, all the common areas, even IP Island up in the corner with the little hearts drawn around it. Wraith, I've figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Okay, look at the book or look at the wall now.
The book.
You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, and a drawing of someone chained to the wall. A different language you can't read except for the words Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are in exactly the language you can read. Wraith, from everything I found, I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they used this island, or maybe the person who worshipped did. Person they worshipped did. And I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. Is he gonna sacrifice us?
I hope not.
You walk over to the wall and examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture wall.
Wow, what happened to people here? Did they keep prisoners?
Wraith, it looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it was something more. Ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long.
Do you think the cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger?
Wraith, I don't know, maybe, but I have a plan. All we need... And right as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again.
Oh my god!
This time they swear it's a good reason. Claudette, I promise we're not being manipulated this time, honest. Dwight, it's time for your dinner, you silly gooses. Come get some food. Claudette, Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. You are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest longshot to end up holding on to your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting him have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Trapper. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. Wraith, I like broccoli. Trapper. Gives me horrible gas. Wraith, oh, I don't like that. Trapper. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome.
Ugh.
Tweet. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Claudette, would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing isn't an option. Say you had a great time. Get excited about the hatch.
Say we had a great time. It was fun. We had a great time. We played consolation trivia. The whole thing left me starry-eyed.
Everyone rolls their eyes. Spirit, talk about sexy. No, really. If you're going to tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was. Wraith smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Dweet and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Claudette, bony appetite.
Don't you mean Bon?
Dweet, no, almost everything we serve has lots of bones in it, even the vegetables. Claudette, impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dweet and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them or ignore them?
Thank you. Your top-notch service is much appreciated.
For us, just doing our jobs. Thank you kindly. Claudette, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. Dweet, you can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Trapper, did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Dwight. Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Spirit. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Huntress, fire illuminates the soul. Wraith. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally everyone starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. You take a sit on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell you a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, and now everyone's looking at you. So,
What?
do something.
Should I pick someone to tell a story or could we play charades? Boggle?
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story?
Oh?
Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. Duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Trapper, try not to bore us. Huntress, we're just very interested in you. Spirit, don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. Wraith, I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Chaos was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Okay, you can say fine, I'll tell a story, or I'm not the storytelling type.
No, we ain't the storytelling type.
Trapper, why? Do you have something to hide? Spirit, you're telling us you don't have a single story in your entire life. So sad. Truly, humanity has reached its crumbling nadir. Wraith, I just want to hear your voice. Huntress, why are you being like this? God, I think you just pissed them all off. Be strong or be gracious.
Be gracious. Because you're all much better storytellers than I.
Look at you, wooing everyone without offending anyone. The killers blush, flattered, except Spirit, she sees through you. Sorry. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining.
Do we do him again?
Wraith. Well, I guess if you want, let's see, what story could I tell? I could tell you one about Mami Wata, a beautiful African sea goddess who would lure men in with sex and then reveal her true form as half woman, half fish, making them swear to be true to her and no one else. Long story short, it usually ended up badly for the men, which is the end of that story, I guess. My bad. Let's see. There's that one about the mysterious cult that would demand a human sacrifice to, no, that's no good. You don't want to hear that one. There's the living tree. Its branches were more like tentacles and it oozed a strange liquid from its bark. One time a girl I knew drank the liquid. She disappeared that night. But a week later a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar looking face etched into the bark. No, that's a bad story. That could never happen. What about something truly horrifying? One time I was doing my maths and I mixed up the quadratic equation and Pythagorean theorem. Just for a second in my mind, I guess I was tired. But wow, that was really scary, Trapper. I want to hear more about the half fish lady, particularly the fish part. It's not just you, Chaos. Half the time I have no idea what the hell Trapper is talking about either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people will just accept whatever you say. Tweet! How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. Claudette, when you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Dweet, tell me, Kales, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer, Claudette, don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. Dweet, God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Claudette, Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Tweet. Okay, have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead.
Why do you say those words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double what
entendre
are you getting at with the end up dead thing?
Claudia, Dwight is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Dweet. Well, except for Spirit, she really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Trapper, did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Dill me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes?
He's such an arsehole.
He really is, isn't he? Wraith. Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. Huntress, on those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to some place more secluded Chaos is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power.
She right, doll.
I know, she right. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. But that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my choice, my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Trapper. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. Wraith, if you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, you know,
How about
some
you?
special projects we might have going. I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening is pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. We picking Wraith again, girl? Wraith, I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding?
But I did pick you.
Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well.
You know, oh, that's who I am.
Follow him. You catch up to Wraith and, as usual, he appears a little anxious. Ask what's wrong, give Wraith a massage, or tell him to calm down.
Ask what's wrong. What's wrong, babe?
Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. Wraith, you can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's that big sigh again. Wraith, sorry, sometimes I get too in my head. You nod understandingly. Oh.
Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of there.
Suggest throwing a frisbee. Suggest getting down and dirty in the sand.
We're on a beach. Maybe we should get down and dirty in the sand. It would be a shame to let it go to waste.
And just to make sure there's no confusion about your intentions, you wink. That will work. There's no way Wraith will misinterpret this. Wraith, that's a great idea. But maybe we can both keep clean if I go grab Dwight and get him dirty instead.
What?
As Wraith runs off to kidnap Dwight for some nefarious purpose, the narrator looks at you and smirks. Yes.
What?
Yes, the narrator is so smug about being right that they are now talking in the third person.
Alright, I get it, you're right.
Thank you. Wraith returns with an exhausted-looking Dwight and some shovels, and you realise you will now be burying Dwight in the sand and making a sand sculpture around his head.
God.
Look, I know this
Not
isn't
like this.
this isn't what you had in mind, but still seemed kind of fun. Wraith, okay, what sand sculpture do you want to build? A mermaid, a car. This isn't what you meant.
I actually meant we should fall around in the sand like the two of us.
Wraith is confused.
Like us, no clothes, in the sand doing stuff, sexy stuff. Oh my god.
Wraith, but the sand will get everywhere.
Well, no, we would choose a blanket.
Wraith, oh, then why didn't you say that?
Just trying to be smooth, I guess.
Wraith, oh, cool. Well, good job.
Okay, well, let's bury Dwight.
Wraith, okay, what sand sculpture do you want to build? A mermaid or a car?
Let's make Dwight a mermaid.
Wraith, yes, just like Mami Wada. You dig a hole the size of a person. This truly is a Dead by Daylight experience, isn't it? Once it's big enough, an unenthused Dwight gets in and you pile sand on him up to his neck. You put the finishing touches on Dwight. Wraith takes out a Polaroid camera and takes a pic of the three of you. He's all smiles and Dwight looks miserable. Wraith, well, that really relaxed me, thank you. Oh wow, it's so late. Time flies when you're on a date with the coolest person on the island.
Oh, this is a date?
Wraith smiles and rolls his eyes. Wraith, come on, let's get back to the group. As you start to leave, you hear Dwight whimper. Dwight, high tide is going to come in. I'm going to drown.
I hope so.
Leave Dwight to his fate, help Dwight, or call for Wraith's help.
Let's call for his help. Wraith! We need to get Dwight out of here before we leave!
Wraith turns and jogs back to you and Dwight. Wraith, oh my god, I'm so sorry, my brain was in another place. Chaos was, distracting me. You smile and pretend to be offended.
Oh my god, shut up!
Dwight watches you flirt and smiles. Despite a possible encroaching death by drowning, you and Wraith quickly dig up Dwight, who hugs you both before fleeing. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Wraith, well, this day went by so fast, but I guess it's over.
I don't understand. Why is it? You strange, beautiful weirdo.
Damn! Okay, the gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narrated on. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Chaos chooses. Dwight, who's ready for a round robin? Huntress, how round are we talking? Dwight, no, not to eat, Huntress. Claudette, each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. Dwight, in no particular order, which is the weirdest thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it. Even if in this case it's a subtle dig. Claudette, stop talking. Claudette, Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Dwight, sometimes you just gotta say it. Trapper, why yes, thank you, I'd love to. So Chaos, you're thinking of picking me. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Trapper, tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement.
Damn!
If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Claudette, great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Huntress, tomorrow morning I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know it's gone. Trapper, what was that? Huntress, nothing, go away. Huntress, then boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. Dwight, what kind of treasure are we looking for? Huntress, guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Claudette, confident, mysterious, I like it. Dwight, hit a spirit. Claudette, figuratively, damn it. Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. Spirit, tomorrow you'll spit in the face of God, die and be reborn anew. Dwight, that's it. Spirit, if you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Claudette, do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? The Spirit. All of them. Dwight, okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. Dwight, sorry, anyway, Wraith. Wraith, well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Chaos privately.
Oh!
Dwight, I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. Claudette, what if you just whispered it to Chaos? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. Wraith, that's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Wraith, tomorrow we have to find my bell, and then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date.
Oh, Wednesday.
Dwight,
You know who I'm picking.
I don't know. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Claudette. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Wait. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push.
Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out.
Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Dwight, welcome to Murderer's Island. Claudette, it's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. Ocean, you can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try?
You mean?
Dwight, that's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slices will not be eligible, thank you, words, to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be?
But why?
Claudette, because it's dramatic. Dwight, because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate, and it will hurt someone's feeling. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere she floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm saying is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating?
I'm leaning more towards Spirit because she seems like the more volatile one out of the two. Get her out. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, you're all killers. You're killers, I meant. Sure, you're each quirky and cute in your own way, but that doesn't change the fact that you kill. You've killed in the past, you'll most certainly kill again. I get that, I can work with that. But you, Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. I meant bobbing for reference.
I thought you would be. I could see it. I was imagining it. A little head bob, pointing the finger.
The finger's coming out now. You don't seem to deserve to be here, at least not on the outside. So what's on the inside? I'm truly afraid to find out, so I'm gonna have to let you go.
Spirit, were you talking to me? Sorry, my mind was wandering.
Excuse me?
Has anybody seen where I left my sunglasses?
I was just saying that I'm eliminating you from the competition, which I just am sort of putting together is a competition.
Spirit,
I butchered that there. No,
you didn't. Really? Okay. Spirit, so nobody has seen my sunglasses, I swear. I'm going to just embrace the grandma life and get one of those bands that connects around your neck so you can't lose your glasses when you take them off. They just hang on your chest. What do you call those things?
I think you just call it an eyeglasses strap, or maybe an eyewear retainer, or you sure you're okay with this? I thought you might get upset.
Spirit.
I'm a catch.
Nah, I couldn't care less. Spirit, if anybody needs me, I'll be, I don't know, wherever the hell I want to be. Dwight, now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless...
That went well.
She gave you sass back, you know? She didn't try and kill you. You should go and get some shut-eye, Claudia. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Chaos when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. And Claudette approved. Claudette, I hope you sleep well tonight, Kales. You're my hero for what you've accomplished.
Mother?
How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. Ocean, how can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it.
She says she won't bothered.
But you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Huntress, we'll see how things go tomorrow. I suppose I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how did you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. Huntress, if you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. Nasty. I don't remember the last time I felt this nervous, excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but I don't know. Kales is really great. What else do you want me to say? Trapper, how would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Kales' goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Kales' goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Spirit, you gonna say anything? No, you're just going to clean your katana and silently stare out ahead into the medium distance like that all night? Look, the katana is clean. I mean, not really, it's completely destroyed and held together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any cleaner, that's for damn sure. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. Trickster, it's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Gonna wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media. Oh my god. Crypto app. And doing these private gigs over on IP Island. Trickster, my dude, you gotta come check it out. IP Island is dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. Trickster, I'm talking your favourite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghostfoot. Don't you say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, and we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Come on! The Trickster, whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Kales. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know.
You do?
Yes, seriously. They don't pay me enough to deal with you people. Ocean, is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're a sentient water. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? Ocean, what's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Ocean, okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Ocean, check-in. I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom, are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. Ocean, it's okay, never mind. Never mind, what does that mean? No, not you two. This was meant to be confessional time for literally every character. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. Corda, it's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. Wait, this chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. Claudette, how is that You know what, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. Dwight, I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it going to be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade, you cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. Dwight, I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy.